David Robinson and Sean Elliott up front for the Spurs. Avery Johnson and Vinny Del Negro, their guards. Left knee. He was limping today at shoot-around. Didn't practice much. Barkley nailing the game opener. Three-pointer. Sean thought he was going to get a foul and put up the shot there. Robinson comes up with a loose ball. Shot clock is still running down. It falls with no time left on the shot clock. Barkley being defended by Charles Smith. Barkley makes you pay if you come down and double if you're Avery Johnson. 27 and 22. 9-8 San Antonio. David Robinson said, I'm not going to bunny miss this one. Person. Terry likes that spot. About 17, 18 feet.
The cards. We're talking, Hot Rod only averages 7 points a game.
That's a tough play by San Antonio.
As well as making the passes.
That's a three. Charles Barkley's going to be called for the foul, pushing Wood.
Hey, we have those.
They're going to call the foul on Chuck Person.
Person and Barkley, two teammates, matched up here this evening.
Vinny Del Negro didn't get it to fall, tipped in by David Robinson.
To that bandaged right wrist. And you can see he's trying to grab everything with his left hand.
Barkley's fadeaway. Over Chuck Person. 4 to go, first period. Back to David Robinson, has 8 first-quarter points. Hot Rod Williams commits the foul.
Jeff Robinson at 11, Purdue at 9, and then here little Avery Johnson is getting 6 a game.
David Robinson seemingly, if they single cover him, has that every play.
Right now David Robinson has 10 points, 4 rebounds, no blocks. Hot Rod Williams doing an excellent job at 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks. But you just can't get every single one. Now you can see the double teamer coming from the opposite side was late.
Slender builds. Robinson pounding it inside and kicking. Del Negro, 3. No, he stepped on the line. Wave it off. It's a 2.
Person who has been, scoring pretty good for you throughout the series. Nice pass.
Hot Rod Williams stepped out in the switch off the pick and roll in this game. Charles Smith back in, the double team from Barkley. Manning. He's limping, but he's shooting. Suns up by 3 nevertheless. Avery Johnson to the hoop again. Will Purdue and Danny Manning battling for the ball. Will have a jump.
Now just keep an eye on this right here. Here comes Barkley. That should have been, well, he got a piece of it, okay?
All the way across to Carr for the penetration. Tipped in, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, we're starting to see Barkley come alive on the baseline.
Barkley banging into Purdue, banking it off, getting no foul call.
Come on.
Person, good defensive job. Manning, ball fake and drives on Charles Smith.
There's CB.
And the foul on Purdue.
Coming up big tonight. They're going to need it all.
We're going to have David Robinson and Vinny Del Negro back into the ball game. Chuck Person will get a rest, as will Charles Smith.
To the left of the screen here. Here's Charles working. Very happy for Charles because this year he became the 10th player in the history of the NBA to score 20,000 points and 10,000 rebounds.
Barkley threatening the shot with David Robinson in his face. Double team.
He'll find the right guy.
Chris Carr, that's a 3, and Chris has 10.
Same spot this evening, and he was knocking him down.
Robinson powering his way in on Hot Rod Williams. And for him, the only offensive chances he gets are off of those rebounds. Vinny Del Negro. 3 for Vinny, and it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Basketball. Leave an area and replace.
A couple of dream teamers. Barkley beating David Robinson off the dribble.
There's nothing you can do about that.
We can 5 to shoot. It's now 3. Del Negro on the drive, missed it, tipped in David Robinson. Quick fouls, and then his knee stiffened up on it. Charles Smith.
Well, you have to get out on him.
He'll murder you there.
Yeah. To know that your Achilles heel is transition defense.
Spurs 6-0 run. Another defensive board, and Barkley is going to get the foul in the backcourt. And he just punched. He just hit Charles Smith, and then Smith hit him back.
Now Charles Smith is all upset.
Charles Barkley hits Charles Smith first, but so many times you see in athletic events the second punch. Now watch it here. Charles gets in the first shot here. Right here.
Just keep an eye on this. There. Boom, there's the hit. And all he did was just push him back.
Double technicals both on Smith and Barkley. Barkley is fouled.
Okay. On the team. KJ and Charles Barkley. Smith also the coach. He has been replaced.
That's right. Smith with the penetration.
It'll be interesting to see how they come back.
The double team comes to Sean Elliott. Looks at the open man. And the open man is bucked for a total of 5 points for Wesley Person. Inside to Charles Smith from David Robinson. That's tough to defend for it. Charles Smith out to Avery Johnson. Look at David Robinson run the floor.
Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful move by Avery Johnson.
The Spurs' first fast break points of the game.
Yep.
Think of that.
Yeah, and that is. Keep an eye to the right of your screen. David's telling him to open. Spread the defense. Once he commits, it's an easy score.
And one as Robinson goes to the line.
Game with David.
Robinson against Barkley. Up and under, and the foul. Robinson will go to the line.
Now that was beautiful. Up and under, step through, three-point play. Well, I think he's going to play another year or so because he's probably in the best physical shape that he has been in the last 4 or 5.
This double teamed with Del Negro and Avery Johnson. Penetrates Barkley to KJ.
Third option before they give anything up.
That pass went to David Robinson, who drew the foul.
He has more than held his own.
15 points, 11 assists, no turnovers. 20-point Spurs lead. Put it in the bank. Robinson's hook shot.
Oh, my.
David has 30. There's Charles Barkley underneath the towel. Again, could be his last game as the Phoenix Suns. We don't know that, but it could be. And the Phoenix crowd standing and cheering here. And you have to say, is this a goodbye from Phoenix to Charles Barkley? The Phoenix Suns eliminated from the playoffs. Charles Barkley may or may not be back with this team next year. The fans standing and cheering if he's not. Spurs shot 57% from the field, including 10 of 16 from beyond the arc. Charles Barkley spending a lot of time out on the floor for this final game. The score 116-98. Hugs and comments all around. It certainly makes it appear to be some sort of swan song, although Charles told me before the game he had nothing to say about whether or not he'd be back to Phoenix, whether or not he wanted to be traded, or what would happen. He's with Quinn Buckner right now, I believe. And Quinn, what do we have from Charles Barkley?
All right, Charles, I know it's got to be a difficult loss. Let's talk about yourself, the Suns in the future. Are you going to play next year, or what do you want to do?
Quinn, I can't answer that question right now. And that's not posturing or whatever. It's no fun to lose the first round. It's no fun to play a 500 season. And obviously, you know, it's going to be a long summer for our organization. We're not used to this. But I have no idea. I don't want to go through another season like this. I love playing in Phoenix. I would like to continue playing here. But it's no fun being on a 500 ball club and losing the first round of the playoffs.
Well, do you think there's a good chance that you'll be back here? All the trade talks, all of that?
Well, I understand that we're in a situation. I'm probably the only player we got that's tradable. And I understand that part. It is a business. But the Suns have been great for me for 4 years. Like I said, I hope to keep playing here, but business.
Charles, congratulations on a great year. Sorry about the loss.
Thank you.